Hello. So, I'm back. I think I've fixed my internet lag issues. In the end, after messing with a bunch of stuff, and erroneously thinking it might have been my GPU rendering stuff too slowly, turns out that rebooting my router fixed everything. Who knows why. So, with that all settled, today I want to continue and maybe just possibly finish White Name Spoiled Past. So last time I did Rainbow 2, rather Rainbow's second lap to be more precise, as well as Marissa's first and second laps. So I haven't figured out the order that everything happens in yet, which is necessary for playing Extra, but we're going to play Sanae's route next. So she's got 2 as well, obviously. And once that's out of the way, we'll review the dialogue through the menu that the game gives you for that. We'll figure out the correct order of events for all the routes, and that should allow us into Extra. So, it looks like an incident occurred over at the human village, and nobody can remember things. This is the perfect chance for the Moria Shrine to resolve things and receive faith from citizens. Excuse me, Miss Shrine Maiden, may I speak with you for a moment? Yes, what is it? My name is Minayu Okuchiri. I became a new god rather recently. I was originally some other type of god, but I seem to have amnesia. Oh, that's quite a oops. Oh, that's quite a shame. My bad. Tap that for a second to, click. Ignore that. No, my memories have actually been missing since before the incident. You don't remember any of the legends that you arose from, do you? Well, I don't have any. You don't have any legends? You didn't just forget about them? How can a god exist without any legends supporting them? I received my current name from someone famous as a manager for gods. A name for a god who lets things be forgotten. I see. That person's sort of your savior, huh? Hey, wait, lets things be forgotten? Don't tell me you're this incident's cult. No, really, I'm quite troubled by this incident as well. It seems as if it's overriding my newly acquired faith. So I thought I'd request that the Shrine Maiden to the Honorable Lady Asaka help me solve the incident. Well, we'd better solve things as fast as possible. In fact, I believe I know who the incident's culprit is. Really? At present, a battle between 2 gods named Lady Atago and Lady Kainohime is taking place in Gensokyo. There's someone within Lady Atago's forces who seems capable of causing this incident. Speaking of Lady Atago's forces, they've also had some quarrels with Lady Kanako. This is just a reference to the character's real-world source material, has nothing to do with Deductions game. Good to know. It seems that both I and Miss Sanae will benefit from resolving this incident. So, would it be alright if I cooperated with you to solve this incident? Well, the dialogue's a bit redundant. Understood. It'll be a pleasure to work with you. This might be the first route to happen. I'm gonna keep that in mind. So far, there's nothing that, like, works off of other routes. Looks kinda like Satori from behind, I don't know. Alright. So, just playing it hard. It's not really that bad as long as I'm cautious and don't get myself killed trying to pick up the memory items. Let's just call them point items, that's what they are. It's fine for point items that have extra effects. Still can perishable knight, you know? Perfect cherry blossom. They get your resources there. Oh boy. Don't do that. It's fine. Let's get a bomb piece back from that. So I deduced correctly last time that what determines whether you get a bomb piece or a life piece is whether you're focused or unfocused. Focusing when you pick up enough to go over 99 gives you a bomb piece, being unfocused gives you a life piece. So honestly, it seems like life pieces are more valuable. You know, it's... Oh, looking over there, actually, maybe it does go up every time you collect a life. I was thinking they both stuck at 3 for some reason, but it looks like lives start at 2. So they must go up to 3. My, if it isn't Miss Sanae, who's that with you? Why does this character know everyone? Oh, it's Miss Setsujo, whose debut video was a total flop, and so none of the viewers would remember who you were, but at least in the author's fan stories, you're an acquaintance of mine. Aha. Sure. I definitely know what you're referring to. This is Minayu, a newcomer god. As a god who governs forgetfulness, I can't stand by while Lady Atago's forces are on such a rampage. My goodness, I'm a bodyguard for them, so I can't let you pass by here. Okay. Yeah, so far there's nothing that references the other days or like any other conflicts between anyone. So it really feels like maybe this is supposed to be the first day. We'll know once we've spoken to more characters later. Nice. Good stockpile of resources going already. Oh, weird, I was in focus, but I got a bomb piece there. Maybe there's more to it than I thought. Strange. Yeah, now it won't give me anything no matter what I do. I don't pull bombs. I mean, I see that. I'm just gonna bomb. Give me some resources, please. Perfect. And I made a good deal of that back. They give you way too many point items. I'm sure there's something that doesn't change in Lunatic either, so honestly, if I really wanted, I could probably be doing this in Lunatic since there's only a few stages. Now show yourself. In the name of Moria, I shall not forgive any obstructions to our incident resolution. What? That ought to be our line. We're trying to get credit for resolving the incident here. You're both gods, Well, since you're both impeding the Moria's faith, I'll deal with you right here. That's right, we're going to resolve the incident first. We're not off to a great start, it looks like. When you mean Moria, do you mean you're from that Yasuka girl? You want to lose to us again? Again? I guess that's referring to the other portal that's not relevant. She's also working with the native god, isn't she? Well, you know, that one's a bumpkin and all. Allows to introduce you to the power of a real elite god. This religious war begins now. Does it have to? That's not really what we came here for. Well, whatever. The power of fire given to us by Lady Otako is the very peak of physical science. All like driftwood before us, the empresses of waves. In this stone world. Seeing those lines every time gets just a little bit old. The dialogue is also surprisingly wordy. Careful there. I guess you could kind of shotgun bosses with this, to some extent, but it doesn't seem like it's really worth it. I haven't tried out Sun A and B though, maybe I'll try it out for the next run. It's not like any of the shot types seem so bad that I couldn't get through with them. Is this homing? No, it's just like a big undulating wave. Okay. That's fine too. I don't really like where I am there, but it's okay. Oh no. Every time I assume good of the hitboxes in this game, they turn out to be just a little bit different than in Touhou. Though I think big bullet hitboxes vary even between the official games. They seem to have gotten smaller over the years, from my observations. A bit bigger in Touhou 6, a bit smaller in let's say, Touhou 7 even, actually. I think they're smaller. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It's not really how you want to do this, but maybe it's not that bad after all. I thought making this card go diagonal like that would be a lot harder. Actually, this is just a non-spell. What am I talking about? It's not going to be hard no matter what I do, really. I just hate this card. But I love this one. Damage feels decent despite having a pretty wide range. I do like this wiggly shot I've got here. It's nice. It's a little nice. A little more. Good. Okay, stage 1 safely cleared. They're better than I expected. Is that Shrine Maiden a living god? Why yes, she is. That newbie god over there is pretty dangerous too. Hey, speaking of, what legends are you from? I can't tell just from looking at you. I don't have any. A god without any legends? Is that even possible? That aside, I think I've managed to place another couple of gods under the Moria sect's control. You're kidding, right? Sister, let's retreat at once. Wait! Miss Sanai, this isn't the time and place for such things. Let's hurry forward. Okay. Give me a sec while I just edit that into my tentative plot order document. So I gotta say, I wasn't paying that much attention during Marissa's routes. Kinda thinking it would all fall into place later. But getting the first and last one should be pretty simple. I think that Reimu 2, in the second lap, is the last one, because apparently the incident's been resolved by then. And that this one is so far tentatively it's looking like it's the first one. There might be something later on that kind of goes against that. We'll see. Now, obviously, since, at least from what we've seen so far, the, like, forgetfulness thing doesn't seem to have any impact on the game's dialogue, really. Reimu 1 has to happen before Reimu 2, and same thing follows for the others. Unless there's some kind of mislead involving that. Which there could be. But it seems more like memory erasing, not memory manipulating. I don't think the game's gonna really get that big brain on us, you know? Still don't know what song this is, assuming it's in the Zoom CD range. I'm gonna think that it probably put the title at the beginning, didn't it? I should have kept an eye out for that. Oh well. It's a shame I don't really have too much to say about this game. The mystery focus is a neat idea. I'm not sure how interesting it really makes it, though. Oh, if it isn't the Mori girl, long time no see. Wait, who are you? Could this power be a forgotten fan character? Quiet you, I'm proud to be one of the ones who weren't forgotten, thanks. Things seem pretty tough around here. Ah, now I'm mad. Be crushed beneath my shadows. I think she was the, like, made-up Daidarabochi, character who, like, people kind of gleaned from the silhouette on Hisotensuku, right? And the thing is, though, I don't know how much of Hisotensuku's plot got out before the game came out. So, was the Daidarabochi even known? Maybe there was a demo for it. I tend to not play all the demos, so. Ooh. Look out there. I'll just gun her down, huh? This attack's never really been that bad, but I'm still paranoid of the hitboxes, to be honest. I don't trust him much. And I think that's pretty fair, considering my experiences with him so far. That's just Danmakufu though, probably, huh? I don't know. That was a pretty powerful yokai back there. Who would ally themselves with someone like that? Quite possibly someone from Lady Kai no Hime's faction. That Daidarabochi back there was a ground-type yokai. Lady Atako's forces have the electric and fire types, so she might have been good as a bodyguard. But this is very Pokemon, huh? So all of Lady Atako's forces would have been stuck back there. Well, we can all fly, so I think a ground type wouldn't do much good anyway. Fair? Huh. Whoever hired her must have been pretty dumb too. I wonder who she was. It's quite rude to call me dumb. Oh, a Tsuchino call. It's so rare. This is the first time I've seen one. I mean, how do you even recognize her as one? I see. So you're one of Lady Kai no Hime's familiars? For goodness' sake, that Daidarabochi seems so strong, but she couldn't even stop you? Looks like you're not much of a strategist. Yes, that's very often said about me. Sad thing to admit. As a result, I've run away from many good opportunities for promotion. Perhaps the Mori sect could help you with that? The more faith you gather, the higher you advance. Don't make it sound like a cult, Sane. Miss Sane. Sorry. I don't get what you mean, but you're suspicious. If you're looking to fight the Lieutenant General, I shan't be able to let you pass. I don't have anything against you, but if you're going to obstruct us, we'll have to get rid of you. Let's defeat her and convert her. Just one of those is okay. Your failure lies within my 99% confidence interval. Allow me to demonstrate the significant difference between my abilities and yours, yada yada yada. Every time. Oh, right. Really, the only scary thing is that I forget about this attack every time and it nearly hits me. Just gotta stream it a little like this. It's not bad though. It's literally just the surprise factor. Now this one, I guess avoid her at the beginning actually, because that almost ran into me, but aside from that, stay away from the walls, because these could just loop around and bop you on. It's not good. What happens if you bomb here? I assume those bullets are bomb-proof. If not, she probably just replaces them. So there we go, they're bomb-proof. This is kind of a neat-looking attack, but it's not really too difficult. It's fine, it doesn't have to be too difficult. It's just, you don't really have to do much at all. This is the one with the coins, huh? Again, I do like that they use the coins. Use those semi-obscure bullets that don't get much recognition. I like that. Give me some representation here. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Good. I'll just pick up this life piece down here. Oh, it does get sucked. Huh. I've been staying above the point of collection the whole time thinking, like, there's a period where it's immune to getting sucked, for lack of a better verb. Oh. I think I moved a little bit slower than I thought I would. I switch between the characters, so there isn't really any way around that. It's gonna happen sometimes, I guess. Someone smart could come by and tell me, no, all the character sets have the exact same speed, but I don't know about that. It doesn't feel like it. Good. Right, so let's see. Yeah, it does come due, it just takes a bit. Okay. I don't have to sit up there forever if I want to, like, auto-collect it. I can just go down immediately. I've been doing that this whole time, and it's cost me a couple times, so I feel stupid. This is one of the kind of scary attacks, but it's not really bad. It's just weird. Alright. On earth are you two? Another opportunity down the drain. Power struggles certainly are awful. We have to resolve the incident quickly before we get dragged any further into this mess. If you're ever troubled about getting promoted, just stop on by the Mourner's Shrine. Lady Kanako will always greet you with the warmest reception possible. Well, if that will let me get recognized by Lady Kai, he may. Don't let yourself be taken in by shitty religions. The less adept someone is, the easier they are to persuade. Note to self. This game is really showing Sanae's shady side, huh? Stage 3. So this title is like, Gather the Mysteries of Gensokyo. No, not Gensokyo, sorry, that said Japan. I had it right in my head. I don't know what the proper title up in the wiki would be, but this is, again, one that I definitely recognize from Zun's music CDs. No, okay, yeah. Just gotta remember that these enemies like home in on you if they get to survive. So you really have to balance collecting the items and not getting totally walled by them. But I'm not getting anything now because I've got full bombs. It's weird, like you can't even get life pieces if you're at full bombs. I'm just getting more bomb pieces. Like, even though I'm unfocused. I got one there. Weird. Maybe it does the imperishable night thing where, like, you stay as whoever you start the bomb with. That could be. Let's do this here. No, you do switch characters during bombs if you press shift, it's like the normal. Odd. I don't know. It's a weird system. It doesn't help that they hide certain parts of it from you on purpose until you figure them out. Cuckoo. I thought you'd arrive here if I waited long enough, Miss Sanae. Oh, it's Miss Sadaku, the great Tengu. Sorry, but I'll have to decline an interview today. How harsh. Do you really think I'd back down just from being declined, though? Well, we'd be happy to take part if it's an article that spreads word of our wonderful faith. I can't write lies in my articles. There's many different intentions coming together to create this incident. I think it's about time to start the interview. Oh, right, this non-spell has a lot of stuff going on in it. Many different intentions, if you will. This one's a bit more straightforward. Just a little bit, though. Good. Good. So you have to take out all three of them here. I like to just focus one down because in a couple seconds, the bolts just pop anyway. So you don't really have to dodge like anything dense for more than a second or two, honestly. It's weird. I don't know why this car is made to be so easy like that. It's a little shaky, I don't know. Took long enough. Stave was gonna in there. Please don't trap me like that. I'm not putting myself at risk here, but it's just fun to greed for the items, you know? It's engaging. A little bit. Oh, nice. I think that's the first time I've dodged that Deathberry stuff. Having that homing enemies in there makes it pretty tough, honestly. Nice. There she is. There's Reimu's partner. We finally come all this way. We're here to punish you on suspicion of causing this incident. What? Causing the incident? Oh, I see. You're from Kaino's odd, aren't you? No, I'm the Moria Shrine Maiden, and this is Minayu, a newcomer god. Moria? You're from Madame Yasaka, I see. Hold on, my throat is so clogged. Give me just a sec here. Okay. I understand that our arguments would lead you to suspect me, but unfortunately, you're off the mark. No, you caused this incident. In order to pin blame on Lady Kaino, he made forces and dirty their name. By putting pressure on the enemy's sphere of influence, you'd be respected by Lady Adago too. Unfortunately, I have no interest in getting authority. That aside, despite being a god, I haven't heard any legends of you. That's the third time I've been asked that today. Yes, I don't have any legends. Don't? I see. So she made you into a god. It could be a good test subject for my research. Test subject? Miss Sane, this person seems dangerous. Perfect. Beat you, put you under Moria control. Excuse me? I've never heard of someone trying to... proselytize? I don't know what that means. A god? Oh geez, I've sided with a dangerous person too. Hey, rude. That aside, let the religious war begin. Again. This land of Gensokyo is a sealed box that cannot be observed from the outside. I shall be the observer that collapses your future possibilities into total failure. Right. We've done her fight once so far. Last time I streamed, I'd say yesterday, but it was 2 days ago. I think you fight her as Marissa 2. Her downlock was pretty plain for the most part. The last card was kinda neat, I guess. He does start throwing in lasers later. Actually, that make things pretty tough, I guess. I did have the wrong a few times on the lasers. It's scary. I feel like I'm sitting a little bit too far away from my screen today. Dodging feels a little bit unnatural. I'll have to adjust later if I get the chance to. She does this whole cloning thing. If she summons more as the fight goes on. I forget how many she ends up eventually summoning, if it's more than this, or if she just keeps out at 2 clones. Can't really recall. I was kind of more focused on the bullets during the fight last time, I gotta say. God, it's not through dice. Oh, right, this one. Okay, so those bullets that appear like the bouncing shots from these lasers, which aren't really lasers. Cool. I didn't realize that last time. It's a neat, like, connection. I like this card to put on, actually. It's really neat. I like cards that have, like, that indicator that something's going to come, because those indicators let you do really cool things that you couldn't really do otherwise, because it'd be unfair to the player. Is that some Danmaku designers don't necessarily follow those rules, but you've got to be really careful with that kind of thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be easy enough that the player could clear it on their first go, but it has to be fair enough that with enough skill, they might be able to. Like blindside them with stuff, you know? Now, I kinda don't really get the point of this one, because it's really easy to just sit between the big bubble bullets. Like, the hitboxes are more than generous enough, even here in Danmaku Fu. So you don't really have to, like, path around at all. It doesn't matter where you go, honestly. Maybe in Lunatic, it gets a bit tighter, so you actually have to pay attention to where you end up. This is one of the trickier ones. I don't know if I'll get through this without using a bomb. That was pretty close. Doesn't help that I'm kind of like trying to somewhat track the boss at the same time too and damage her. But doing that makes it a lot more difficult to move around. Hurting a weird motion down there. Okay, so this is her last one. This one's kinda cool. It's a little bit neat how the lasers destroy some of the bullets. Though I think that kind of thing can also really throw the player off. I guess you can use it to your advantage too. Just go for the more open areas whenever possible. She's at the last part here. A little more. Need bombless. Clear. Yeah, there we go. I think that was a perfect fight, wasn't it? Cool. Jeez, maybe I should be playing an lunatic. It's so nice playing something like this after finishing UFO on lunatic, let me tell you. Moria Shrine the next day. Even a whole day after defeating Tokubi, the incident showed no signs of being resolved. This is strange. We defeated the culprit, but the incident's not stopping. I heard rumors that she was conducting some experiments and thought she was suspicious, but let's take some more time to think this over. False accusations sure are scary. You said it. Okay. Before I move on and do Sane 2, let me go get a fresh glass of water. Mine tastes a little weird. New hint, huh? I'll pass on reading that unless I need to. For now, I want to do Sane 2, then review stuff here in logical practice and try to piece everything together from that. Give me just a minute, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, let's go and do a nice second loop. So I did this one, I believe, right? I can't really remember. They're both like forward spread shots. This one says it like opens gently with the divine wind, pierces enemies. This one, however, is like high speed and low speed. Let's try this one. I'm assuming I did the other one last time. It's kind of wind, right? I don't know. Huh? That's awfully convenient timing. Don't tell me that you were the culprit. No. Yesterday, the person who advised me to become a god of memory believed me to be the culprit and attacked me, and at the time I remembered. Oh, okay. I need to mark that down. But wait, that's yesterday. So does this whole thing take place over 2 days? I'm not sure. Let me mark this down. 1 second here. Okay. I've noted down that, like, this probably happens right after, what's-her-face fights this character. I keep forgetting their names a little bit. Yes, in all likelihood, I may be a god who governs the turning of the seasons. People revere the seasons themselves. That's why I can't disappear, even if I have no legends. But why didn't you have any legends? What place were you a god from to begin with? I'm still not sure about that. However, I no longer have any need to gain faith from making things forgotten. The incident was unresolved after defeating Miss Togepi, but it was resolved after you were defeated, so... maybe you just weren't used to your ability, and it went out of control without your input? Oh, used to, not used to. That's probably not it. My abilities relating to memory don't quite work like that. However, I'm halfway to understanding my true identity. I think if I battle the person who attacked me once more, I might be able to remember the rest too. We had to search for the truth behind the incident too, so could you please come with me one more time? Okay, pleasure to be of service. See, thing is though, I don't remember it saying during Marissa's route, like Marissa's second loop, that the incident had been resolved. So I'm thinking that that has to be the 4th slot. Unless maybe, like, rather than going 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, like 2 characters get their stuff done before another character even sets out on their first trip. That's not possible, right? I guess rather than trying to think of it meta like that, I should just kind of keep my mouth shut until we get to the logic practice thing. So we can go review the dialogue and figure it out then, the right way. So, I think I will assume that the game takes place over 2 days though, that seems right. Otherwise those hints wouldn't really get pieced together very well. Okay, so in this one you need to backward dodge around, and I messed it up splendidly. Oh, Miss Sana, Miss Minayu, we meet again. You're the Oni from before, right? I'll be praying for you to not be forgotten. The life of a soon-to-be-forgotten fan character is fleeting. I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. The incident seems to be resolved, but the gods' dispute is still somewhat troubling. I'll be dropping you 2 off now. Sure you will. Yeah, this is a totally different shot type. I didn't mess that up, at least I picked the one like I wanted to. So if it's not clear, those bullets are actually still there, they're just invisible. They don't actually fade. So this is this, it's like a good straightforward thing. This is homing, but they take a second to reach their destination. Seems pretty good though. Relatively powerful, but maybe those enemies are just low health. Yeah, I think that's all it was. Just don't want to be focused most of the time for actual damage, huh? Got it. Noted. Need to wake up part of the song. Whatever song this was, I should have paid attention to that title. I'll try to catch the title of the second one this time. Though I'm not familiar with a lot of the English names of Zun's music CD tracks, and honestly not the Japanese ones either. So I'm not going to be able to match it to an English one, necessarily. Want you to again? The incident's resolved already. What do you want? I guess you could say, I'm on a journey of self-discovery. I guess I'm on a journey to discover the culprit, since we don't have a good idea of who the culprit really is. So, who are you going to defeat this time? Miss Shigekiku. I was attacked by her right before the incident ended. I might figure something out with fighting her again. Shigekiku? That's a problem. You trying to steal the credit from us? Would you two be able to win against Miss Shigekiku in the first place? Seems she's a rather tough opponent. We had some trouble since she brought some other weirdo along. But with just her, we should be evenly matched. Let's have a warm-up against you two first. Alright, if you lose, consider yourselves converted to Moriaism. Power fire given to us by Lady Atago is the very peak of physical science. All like driftwood before us, the Empresses of Waves. Thank you. Love to hear it every time. Makes me real happy. I'm sure it sounds a lot cooler in Japanese, like those things always do. Okay, I actually messed that up once. Usually this one just fine too. Dang. Got kind of oddly trapped. Okay, good. Wait, I don't need to stick up there for those. So do try to stay like under here because the bullets are a lot more dense at the side of the stage. Side of the screen, I wouldn't really call it a stage. I don't know, I'm kind of paranoid going between the lasers. That came really close to hitting me. I don't feel like I really want to try that again. Though I don't think I'll have to. Thought that bullet was going to move a bit slower so I could squeeze between it and the one to the left. Oops. I was wrong. I'm full of pieces, but can't click anything else yet. Easy enough. Okay, I have a bomb for this one at least. Ooh. Let's just go ahead and use that, I think. Kaiser of Kaiser. Whatever it means. Whatever does it mean. I'm sure somewhere someone has written up an explanation, be it on the Toho Wiki or on some Japanese guy's blog. That's sometimes the case too. See? You two definitely can't win against Miss Shigekiku. Crap, this wasn't supposed to happen. We better get out of here before she tries to convert us again. Oh, before that, what kind of person is Miss Shigekiku? I've only spoken with her a few times, so I wouldn't really know. And wasn't she the one that gave you your god thing? God position? Or is that the other god that we don't see like Atago? Can't keep track. You should be careful when facing off against her. She has enough power to crush minor legends wholesale and steal them for herself. Steal entire legends? Why, that's... Did you remember something? No, I need a bit more information. We should hurry onward. Feels like some kind of hint. Oh, so it's like morning mist screen. Screen of morning mist. I mean, this This intro part sounds familiar, like I've heard it before. Though I don't doubt that it is probably a Zun CD song. It's not one that I'm as familiar with, I guess. Maybe it doesn't get arranged as much. I don't know. Shadow and a snake in the mist. Is Sanae the snake? Oh no, it's because Tsuchi no Ko, right? They're kind of like part snake things. Round snakes, pretty much, right? You know, like most snakes. To be fair. Yeah, I do have to wonder if I missed out by not playing this in Lunatic, but I don't know. It's a decent game, but it doesn't live up to Hall's Song of Birds to me at all. I think, for the time being, I'll still reserve Lunatic for the ones that really seem like they're really good. The ones that catch me, you know? Like, hook me in immediately, and like, I want to see more of them. For this one, I'm kind of curious about Extra, but I don't know. I'm not really fond of the whole, like, 3-stage 2 gimmick. As nice as it is to have things be more bite-sized, I'd rather have, like, some build-up to what's clearly the final boss. Oh, if it isn't the Moria girl, we meet again. My, you're still here? That must take a lot of work, what with all these other forgotten beings around. Perhaps my identity has something to do with these forgotten beings too? I think your identity has been forgotten in a rather different sense than hers. You made her mad. You gave her the big shadow. I really do like the black and white bullets a lot though. They look cool. Oops. Yeah, this is the same one as before. This doesn't get changed. The last two waves of stars are the same. Dodge them in the same spot. That's a lot. This is the same too. I have no idea what that card is trying to say up there, because I don't know how to pronounce that. That sure as heck isn't normal Japanese romanization. But maybe it's a reference to something non-Japanese. I'll just leave it be. I don't really need to wonder. I don't think there were comments or anything in spell practice, were there? I'd gladly read them if there were, but I don't believe they were a thing. Alright, if we want info on Miss Shiragiku, this is the best place to come. What do you want? The incident is long since resolved, you know. I'm gonna adjust my thing. I think maybe this happened to last after all. Okay, my basis for that isn't based off of anything clever like, oh, this character fought this other character yesterday. It's more like, you don't find out until the end of Reimu's second campaign that the incident's been resolved, but it's known from the start here, so. But the culprit is still unclear, aren't they? The culprit? The Lieutenant General said it was a memory-governing god. Wait, weren't you the culprit? I thought that she might have caused the incident unintentionally too. As a former memory specialist, I feel confident in saying this, but there's no means by which you can unintentionally make other people's memories vague. To control this memory, you've always got to do it with full intent. So basically, you're lying, aren't you? Why are you jumping to conclusions so quickly? This is why you never get promoted. That's so rude of you. Now I'm really mad. I'll have to punish you for attempting to avoid suspicion of causing the incident. You can't come up with a better accusation than that? Your failure lies within my 99% confidence interval. Allow me to demonstrate the significant difference between my abilities and yours. Ugh. Okay, yeah, I vaguely remembered that this attack was coming this time. I kinda like saw it sooner. And I still almost got a little bit cornered though. So I messed with my mic settings a little bit since my last stream as well. I'm hoping that I sound better now. A friend told me they didn't like it too much, but that's a friend that I usually talk to with a mod mic. So I think it's less that they dislike it and more like they're not used to it. But I tested it out on them earlier today, that's all. But I grabbed Equalizer APO. I grabbed some preset filters, like a big batch of them in a good order and everything. I tweaked them around just a little bit as well. And I think this is significantly better. I don't sound like kind of muffled anymore. And hopefully there's not really any cutoff, like at any low points in my sentences. I definitely appreciate some feedback on that, but wow. Small streamer, not many viewers. What you gonna do? I'll live. I've been also working on uploading my VODs. I'm somewhat close to getting caught up, but thing is, once I'm caught up, I actually want to upload some of my older ones, like Toho 6 through 10. Now, those are ones I thought I'd kind of missed out on, but turns out there's a program you can get that lets you just download VODs from the past 60 days super easily. Twitch itself only keeps them visible to you for 14 days, but if you just use this program, you can snag them before they disappear off their service for real. So, obviously, like, I've changed the way I do things a fair bit. I've changed my mic quality as well. Well, I guess the way I do things doesn't really matter. I've been editing, like, the between things, like the stream intro anyway, of my VODs. But regardless, there's still lunatic 1cc's and practice and whatnot, so I kinda like to preserve them. However, I won't be uploading the couple things I was doing before I was, like, full-timing Toho with a B-side that's non-Toho. I played a couple other things. I played Katamari. I did a little bit of Hades. Puzzle game or two. I'm gonna skip out on those. Not really any point. Anyway. Now, please tell us everything you know about Miss Shigekiku. God, I've lost again. At this rate, I may have no choice but to orchestrate the Lieutenant General's downfall to improve my status. Try aiming for something a little more realistic. The Lieutenant General's name-granting ability is truly fearsome. Yeah, I noticed she had a card based on that. It emulates the shared information of a name, and is stolen mini-gods' faiths by doing so. I believe she's probably the mastermind the way they're talking about this power. I'm sure there's some way she could abuse it. He did seem abnormally famous for a simple name-manipulating familiar. Perhaps my memory-related abilities too. Something the matter? Miss Sane, I have to go confirm something right away. We have to get to Miss Shigekiku right now. Alright, well, let's go then. That was a weird kanji for Gi and Fushigi, but maybe that's Jitsun's choice. I'm just gonna bomb here so I get all these, honestly. Can't say no. Tasty point items. I'm tempted to just do it again here, but I think I'll hold off for now. Get some more on screen. This is a good spot for this bomb too. This game is very, like, bomb cheesable, isn't it? You get a ton of resources. It's almost like you get 6 stages of resources, even though there's not 6 stages. Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, it does seem like the cost of lives scales up just like it would in, actual Toho games. It's 5 pieces per now. Probably better off just getting bomb pieces this late into the run. I have enough lives anyway. Just grab these. Thank you. Oh, I got light pieces. Akukukuku. This is Miss Sane I find here, is it not? Huh? The incident is resolved, so why are you still sniffing around here? This is just my intuition from many years of reporting, but I do believe I smell a scandal brewing. How about you read a scandalous article like this then? Great Tengu editor gets pummeled, ruins Tengu's reputation. My, that's quite harsh. Akukuku. Oh, is that it? So here's the weird-ass non-spell with too much stuff. This is a really good spot for a bomb, honestly. It leaves me without one for this. But this isn't really that bad, honestly. I kinda like this card. like, leaping up and down like this between these feels good. At the same time, you can sometimes almost get a little bit trapped. The hitboxes are super generous, so I'm gonna give it a thumbs up overall. And again, this one's fine, it's just kinda weird. Oops, I actually got hit there. Huh. I think that might be my first time. Yeah, according to the thing up the upper right, that's the first time I failed to clear this card. Whoops. Is Shigekiku one of the harder final bosses? I can't really recall, to be honest. I'll have to see. A little bit more left of the stage and then she'll come out. It's just these guys, right? I don't know, there's a few more. Alright, there's still the Death Fairy too, right? That is stage 3, isn't it? I think so. Yeah, here she is. And her little entourage of streamable ones. Okay, well, we'll just bomb. Crash. Get her, hurry up. Let's dodge this like, that one. Subterranean and there's been some stage 6 mid-boss card, just left and right. Let me have a sip of my water. Come on out now, Miss Shigekiku. It's you, isn't it? The true culprit behind the incident? That's what you're here to talk about? You're still searching for the culprit? The incident's over, so everything's fine, right? I'd like you, but you stopped repaying my kindness with hostility, Miss Minayu. Miss Minayu was accused as the culprit and defeated during the incident once already. It doesn't make sense for the incident to have continued on despite that. And what if the culprit switched places with someone else partway through? Well, even if that's the case, I don't have any reason to be the culprit. Like, would her name bestowing ability let her do that? I don't know. Certainly, trying to gain your own memories wouldn't be much of a reason to manipulate those of other people. However, weren't you acting rather recklessly back when you had no idea who you were? You're not going to find the truth just by dredging up events that are long over. Same goes for your old identity. She's definitely talking like a culprit. Miss Shigekiku, fight with me one more time. If I fight you, I think I can at least regain those memories. Miss Sane, we might not be able to find out the truth of the incident, but could you work together with me? You've come this far, so I'll stick around to the end. Lieutenant General of Kaino's forces, Head Nomenclature Shigekiku. I hereby christen the two of you with the name of defeat. I guess her power just lets her do anything she wants, really. It's more like granting titles then, isn't it, rather than names? So maybe she could say, like, I christen you a god of memory manipulation. At that point, she's basically Yukari, honestly. Just a power that lets her do whatever she can just think up, pretty much. Whatever the writing calls for. I can't really blame her, like, for being an OC with that, though, because Yukari's power is pretty bullshit, too. It's fine. Final bosses are supposed to have silly powers anyway, right? And honestly, though, even a lot of non-final bosses until have pretty silly powers. Is Yomu's just to cut anything? I don't actually know. But that's pretty big, right? Who was it who could, like, devour anything? I'm sure there was a character with that. You know, like, if you apply that anything to non-physical things like concepts, anyone can be totally broken. Just take her out before that second wave hits me because it's a little bit tight in this engine. I know your name. I feel like I'm doing pretty good damage with this team, actually. More so than some of the others, for sure. I wonder if the extra boss is going to be the culprit, as in like one of the characters we've seen, or someone new entirely. Feels like it would have to be the culprit, right? Like that's what the payoff of solving the mystery would be for. But maybe it is a new character entirely, and that's the payoff. I don't know. Alright, last one. Bestows Kaino's name. what to think of this last card. It's kind of weird. Isn't there one wave? Yeah, there's one wave that, like, kind of centers on the right half of the screen a bit more. So I think you really just want to be on the left. Oh no, it looped around the left side now, actually, too. So I guess it can end up on both. Okay. So it is symmetrical, just not at the same time. I know that, Togepi's thing also changes color, like, goes through the rainbow throughout. I don't remember, how it is for the one I'm playing as, but we're the same. Wait a moment. Oh, are you surrendering? Miss Shirikiku, you once stole the faith of a native god named Minayu no Kokoro no Kami, didn't you? That's quite a nostalgic name, Minayu. Wait, was that you? Miss Sane, I remember everything. Shirikiku stole away all of my faith as a native god. And then, she even erased me from everybody's memory. Central faith weeding out the native faiths, huh? So that's why there were no legends about you. I admit, it was most certainly an awful thing I did. I did commit several indiscretions in the hiddenness of my youth. I have more than enough reason to strike back at you. Shirikiku, come back with me with all your strength. Are we actually doing something special? Oh shit, we are. Survival card. You want to be inside this? I guess. I guess, yeah. Oh my. Whoa. Okay, I see what this is. Sure. Oh, shit, I ran into that. My bad. The wave's a bit different. That's cool. I like this card a lot. Shame that I kind of messed it up royally, but oh well. Have to dodge the next shot that come out. Oh, no, it's just some of this now. Okay. That was really cool though. I liked that. Again, shame I messed it up so bad, but I liked how it looked a lot. So yeah, that's definitely supposed to be the 6th in the order, huh? Okay, good to know. Alright. Warrior Shrine. What a coincidence that was. I can't believe Miss Minayu and Miss Shirikiku had a fight like that in the past. Don't tell me you gave me that become a god of forgetfulness advice when you knew who I really was. I'm very sorry. I honestly didn't know. Naming you as a god of forgetfulness had nothing to do with sealing your faith in the past. But hey, we safely figured out Miss Minayu's identity. Hooray! What was the truth behind the incident in the end, though? So, she wasn't necessarily the culprit? Minayu used to be a god unique to an indigenous faith named Minayu no Kokoro no Kami. However, the legends about her were all weeded out by a centralized faith based around Kai no Hime. After many long years, the hostility between Minayu and Shirikiku was brought to a conclusion in the land of Gensokyo. There is no truth that cannot be brought to light. It goes without saying that the truth behind this incident would be the same. All's well that ends well. Don't just say that. That's such a stupid line to end a game with. Alright, so now we need to figure out the correct order, huh? Give you these credits, they're nothing too special. Okay, so I don't have too much up here right now. I think it starts with Sanae 1. I think it ends with Sanae 2. I think Reimu 2 comes before that. And unless Marissa 2 is in the first half of the game, I think it comes right before Reimu 2, just because, well, it's the second lap, and it doesn't mention anything about the incident being over, so it just makes sense. So, I want to check Reimu 1. So it puts you here, okay. You can check both lap 1 and 2 here, huh? Alright, let's go here. Let's read the prologue. We get here. So the incident has already started. A while back, I was attacked by a person that seemed to be behind the incident. So this can't be the first loop. Who does Sanae fight? Well, I don't know. Hold on. So she's saying to, like... Well... I guess we just have to look at loop 1, actually. Who fights Tokubi in loop 1? It was Sanae. I just did that earlier. So this doesn't really tell us anything. We already know that this is after Sanae 1. At least I suspected as much, and it looks like that pretty much confirms it. Let me look at stage... You know, if anything... Maybe we should look at Marissa 1. Because I don't really know too much about that. Alright, let's see where this could potentially be. I want to look at Marissa's intro cutscene, her prologue. Yep. Alright, well that could be anything then. Who does she fight here? Let's go to stage 3 and look. Governing God. Okay. So this is the third one. Well, wait, actually. Yeah, I guess so. We're talking about being attacked by, not attacking. So, Sanae 1 would happen, where you fight Tokubi. Well, actually, this could be anywhere still, right? We don't know if it's after she goes out with Raymond or not. Hold on. Wait, hold on, then. Does that mean that Tokubi gets beat twice in the first set of stages? Like, do 3 people... 2 people, rather, fight her in their Act 1s? I think I'm still in Loop 1's dialogue, right? Wait, why do I not have Marissa's Loop 2? Did I not do that yet? I think I might not have done that yet. I think the stream was too laggy on Monday, so I decided not to. I totally forgot. I have to go back and do that. But let me take a look at some of this other dialogue and piece it a bit more together real quick. Oh, I don't think this is going to help us. This might, though. So I think when they say appearing to be the incident's culprit, they're probably talking about who Sanae is paired up with. Let me just skim around a little bit more here, though. I don't think she'll tell us anything too useful. Hiccups. That's not good. For now, let me tentatively put something in here. I have a tentative order. But as I said, I don't think I've actually done Marissa's second route yet by mistake, so I'm going to do that. I haven't tried this shot, so let's try this. We're up to. Let's go do this. This totally slipped my mind, it seems. Kinda started out at the wrong place today, huh? The incident's still unresolved even though we beat Tokubi. Maybe your guess was off? Why'd you suspect her in the first place anyway? She herself doesn't understand the true nature of her ability, so she's conducting experiments based on her hypotheses about it. Huh, so she caused the incident as part of those experiments? It's all rather abstract, so I'll just give you the gist. It seemed possible that she'd mixed up the current memories of Ginsoku's residents with memories from a parallel world. That sounds really out there. If she's got an ability like that, she definitely could have caused all this, but things still aren't resolved, right? Indeed. It seems that another incident resolving trip will be needed. In particular, I think that memory governing god who attacked Tokubi is suspicious. We're gonna be heading out as a team again? Yes, if we can resolve the incident, I'll receive quite a commendation as well. You know, you're a lot more conniving than you look. Now let's move out. Pots. Oh, cool. She's firing out letters. She's got like explosions. You see these like blow up once they get far enough. This is really cool. I think it's just the alphabet looking at it, like just in order. I'm not certain though. Could be wrong. Probably not important. I don't think I need to worry about it. This is hardly the kind of game where you need to like pause in the dim and stuff. Oh boy, find the secret ARG code. Would be cool, but definitely doesn't have that kind of feel to it. I forgot to look at the song's title again, dang. This combo does a lot of damage. No surprise there though, it is a Marissa combo. Just do it around this, get trapped. And we can take her up before the third wave hits. Good. And you move really slow while you're focused. Incredibly slow, actually, now that I look. Oh, Miss Marissa and Miss Shigekiku, we meet again. You sure are doing a lot of bodyguarding lately. Well, I certainly can't ignore people in need. Yes, you've been well and thoroughly tricked. Tricked? People who tried to deceive others ought to be punished, you know. This guy again. A lot of guys, actually. This lot again. Who's the boss that called you louts when you were in your party? Showed up. Can't recall. I think if anything, something that maybe holds this game back a little bit is I don't think it takes place in any like new interesting locations. Like, I know that we're at Muenzuka right now. Isn't that about it though? I actually don't know where the others take place. Where's Muenzuka Stage 2? This was kind of like Muenzuka as well. Like, Whole Song of Birds had the time-stopped forest, it's a little black and white. Had the desert. It had the actual, like, Kinjito, like, pyramid thing. That was really cool. Very memorable, you know? Obviously, official Touhou games always have new places too. Castles, shrines, big staircases. These two again? Man, they're pesky. They're probably just bored. What? We're working really hard at resolving the incident for your information. We're working really hard at running around in circles. We happen to receive some top secret information this time. And what would this top secret info be? Listen and be amazed. Turns out there's some god capable of controlling memory. We fought her a while ago, but we didn't suspect it one bit. Can you say this was top secret? Damn it, you impertinent little... Information warfare is the most basics, you know. No, I think my sister's just being an idiot, is all. Why are you all ganging up on me? By the way, we're actually on our way to take care of that memory god ourselves. In that case, this will be over quick. We'll deal with you here and now. Good grief. The power of fire given to us by Lady Adigo is the very peak of physical science. All like driftwood before us, the empresses of waves. Yeah. It's supposed to be empresses and not, like, empri. I think that's the more interesting plural. Oh jeez, I'm ready to pull bombs. I'm drowning in bombs. I did lose a life earlier, so... maybe I should actually use these, whoops. First wave is hard to get around for some reason, I don't know why. Probably just me being awful. Lives, please. I can't get any because I'm at full bombs. Maybe I'll just bomb the next card just for the sake of it. I'll just bomb this for the sake of it then. Oh, it's Master Spark. So she uses Master Spark in, like, non-laser type, huh? Weird. I generally do like this card too. It's kind of fun going through these waves. Yes, there we go, got a life. If I make her get a life into real life, and holy shit, Marissa moves fast when I'm focused. Look at that. I'm like Aya. She's got like Yomu speed. Ugh. I just know I'm gonna die because of that at one point. Get the new Master Spark, huh? But in the end, I'm actually gonna just beat these guys with the power of language. Literature itself. And you guys can't read? Get out of here. I belong in my Toho game. Seeing letters actually hurts your brain. Well, you don't need to stick around, do ya? Oh, I need to go up and collect this. It's not automatic. Crap, foiled again. Stop running around now in circles now, will you? We're going to get you for this eventually. It's usually only the losers who say lines like that. Once you're labeled an underdog, your behavior starts deteriorating to match. How scary. Sob. Okay. I'm excited to try out Extra though. I think I made it through Halls and the Birds Esther in one shot, didn't I? I wouldn't be surprised if I get through this, like, really quickly. I haven't played too many fan game extras before. You know that Conceal the Conclusion is pretty hard when it comes to extra. At least I always struggled with it. Maybe it's just because that game's kind of old though. I don't know. These guys up before they fire anything else, but can't really stop that initial wave, I guess. Do definitely wait until it gets aimed at you, though. Otherwise, you throw the bolt's aim off by quite a lot and contribute yourself a little. I never really noticed the red bolts that got fired along the lasers. They just never really came into play. Having a narrow shot type might be kinda hard here actually. I'll take out as many of the laser guys before they can fire. Damage is nice, but it doesn't really help when you can't actually hit anything. I'd like more lives if I could, please. My face? Oh, damn it, I full bombs, that's why. I don't know how I feel about the system, it's weird. Like, you get punished for sitting on 3 bombs because you can't possibly rack up lives anymore. Oh, if it isn't Kisame, we meet again. You serving as a bodyguard too? Bodyguard is misspelled like so many times in this game. I've just been ignoring it, but it ain't great. Since when were you such an upstanding character? I just felt like killing some time by having a bout with you. Unfortunately, we don't have much time to kill, so we'll be dealing with you quickly. Made her mad again. I do like the effect behind her, it's nice. My characters are either really, really fast or really, really slow. Makes dodging a little tricky. At least this means that I've seen all the shot types. I can say that, I can put that on my resume. That's doing quite a lot of damage. Oh. I don't know if it was me moving weird or stuff spawning weird there, but that was kinda close. There we go. Now we're getting our lives back up. Good, good, good. This is the area your subordinate was in charge of, right? I thought we could ask her if she has any information. Lieutenant General, may I ask what information you're in need of? I believe that a memory-controlling god is the culprit behind this incident. Do you know anything about her? I remember fighting someone who matched the description a short while before I last fought you, Lieutenant General. A while before I last fought you, huh? Yep, that lines up. So, that confirms that Sanae 1 has to be before Marissa 1. Which, again, seems like it's the first one anyway, so we kinda knew that. If anything, I wanna know for sure whether Raymore or Marissa goes out first. Anyway, you think she was a member of either of them? Seems like she's going around and picking fights with both of them. You can always report in to me after you win a battle. Since I didn't receive a report, I assume you lost? I must deeply apologize. Okay, no, I do not intend to make excuses. She was terribly strong, but surely the commanding officer could subdue her. That's quite enough. Miss Marissa, I have all the information I need. She seems to be a fairly strong opponent, so be careful. But please wait. I do want to receive some credit after all, so please give me another chance, Lieutenant General. Oh geez, this again? Your failure lies within my 99% confidence interval. My down luck will result in a significant reduction in your extra lives. Yeah, she says that when she fights against, Shirigika. That is my partner, right? I don't remember the names, but yeah. But only her. Otherwise, she says the, like, difference in skill line instead. Oh shit. Knew I shouldn't have tried to make a tight fit there. Always just play it safe. Always just bomb. This one is still weird, the way the star bolts can unfold sometimes. I get trapped relatively often by it. I assume it's probably just me being dumb, but it's certainly a little bit up actress. Not that bad though, on average. And there's this non-spell, which is still essentially free, I'd say. Just sit under her, shoot, and I guess don't go too far up, because those green ones can move at okay. Never mind, this one's not free. Sometimes stuff can just twist right in front of you. Scary. Let's just blast through this too, shall we? Peace. Thank you. This one is really easy though. Looks nice, but there's not really much going on in the way of actual player dodging. Not that there's inherently something wrong with that. I think that's just a type of spell, really. Just its own little category. And that's fine, I'd say. I guess if anything, even though this game is only 3 stages long per loop, they make up for it by making the boss fights a bit longer than they would be in normal Touhou games. Like, you can pretend that the boss fights are going into a more like stage 4, 5, and 6, rather than stages 1, 2, and 3. Though, saying that, I feel like the stage 3 bosses are actually a bit short for final bosses. So maybe that's not entirely accurate. Not the potato bullets. Anything but the potato bullets. Scary. Are you satisfied now? You're too straight-laced for your own good, you know? If you want to defeat her, you've got to try a sneak attack or something. It seems that I'm still going to be henpecked by the Lieutenant General for a while. Boo-hoo. Maybe you ought to study Miss Officer here and learn some better tactics. That sort of thing does begin with watching other people, yes. Well then, I'll be scrutinizing the Lieutenant General very closely. Could you not stare at me like that? Yeah, Fushigi is just written with a weird kanji. Odd. Probably is a decision rather than a this game decision. I can't imagine someone's eyeing me writing that by mistake. I really want the items from these. Good enough. Must have. Alright, I'm fine here, I'm fine here. Good. Now you can really take out those fairies in the back with the shot type, huh? Before they really interfere too much. Which is good, because they're kind of the reason this part can be a bit tricky. The way those bullets kind of like home in a little. And after having been out for a bit. I went kind of like late in their lifetime, you know? Stupid butterflies. I really do feel like I'm being too quiet today. But I just don't have that much to say on this game so far. Kukukuku, this is Miss Marissa I find here, is it not? That great Tengu again? We don't have time to talk to you. Well, if you're planning to interview us, the resolvers of the incident, that's another thing. Quite dependable, are you not? Well then, time for a preliminary interview with the heroes who solved the incident. Kukukuku. Ooh. Yeah, stuff just kinda spawns on you on this one. I don't like this non-card. Not one bit. But yeah, it doesn't help that things are kinda quiet tonight. There's no one in chat. But I'm not the kind of streamer who's gonna like bitch and complain about that. But at the same time, I don't think that just mentioning it offhand is taboo or anything. Yeah, I need to play careful, otherwise I'm gonna have to do this again. I lost a couple lives due to stupid things now. And I certainly don't hate this game. I would even say I dislike it, really. But I don't really want to have to play the lap again, if I could help it. I'm just looking to kind of get through and play extra now. Let's do some point items if you would, please. Okay, we got one life, good. I just need to hold that life as long as I can. Not really too much left of the stage here. I can feel free to bomb if I need to. I might have to bomb the Death Fairy. I probably should anyway, so I can start collecting more stuff. I'm just gonna bomb her now. Get some of those, thank you. Okay, good, and I can take out the spades on my own since she actually takes... Oh, it's different. It's totally different. Maybe it like changes depending on the final boss, or something weird. Maybe your partner? I don't know. Or maybe just shot type A or B even. Come on out here, memory governing god. Show yourself and let us resolve the incident. Yeah, so the incident's not resolved, so this is definitely a 4-through. No doubt about that anymore. Huh? Me? What are you talking about? You're the one that told me to become god of memories, right, Miss Shigegiku? Wait, really? Well, I did put together the letters left in Mina's faded memories, and determined that it would be best for her to become a god whose worshipped for letting bad memories be forgotten. But then, this incident started right after she became that god. It's definitely fishy. Really, I'm the one who's troubled most by the incident. Miss Shigegiku went to the trouble of giving me this wonderful name, but now it's like my faith in it is being overwritten. You did say that you'd use this name for a short while until your true memories returned. But isn't it more likely that you were possessed by that strong ability and used it to toy with people? I would never! I'm trying to search for who I really am, that's all. Really though, that ability is nothing but suspicious right now. If you're still going to doubt me, then fine, I'll drive you off with all my strength. Potential motives aside, your ability may have simply gone out of control. I'll defeat you and get to the bottom of this. Memories that pass through my hands become gravel, then dust, then they all fade into the past. Forget everything and live in blissful ignorance. I don't remember anything about how she fights, actually. She was the very first one I fought since you fight her in Rainbow 1. I'm not sure. What do you think? Maybe if I check all the prologues, I'll get to see like someone say like, oh, I got beat up by so-and-so just the other day. Maybe that'll be enough of a clue to tell me whether Rainbow or Marissa comes first for sure. Because I have it all figured out aside from slots 2 and 3 in the order. I'm pretty sure. Again, that's assuming there's no kind of misdirect in there that's caught me. I knew something was wrong here. Yeah, so the whole season thing turned out to be legit, huh? I remember noticing last time her stuff seemed like season-based. And then she found out later on, oh, I was initially got up seasons. Whoops. Makes sense. All kinda came together. Oh jeez. Now just the other way, right? Yep. This is pretty cool. That laser goes pretty far though, I'm kinda scared, but I assume it's never gonna trap me. Unless the card is poorly coded. Sure, they're no legend of mine. Of me, but still. That's weird, they didn't really do this stuff. Like with the other bosses, like the in-game text, the in-battle text very often. And why they really have to do it now of all places. Ash White Star of Winter Winds. I'd say that's leaves. Yeah, it's the snow. It's pretty fast when it comes out, but it slows down a bit before it reaches you, I feel. Not all that bad at all. Good. I can just look at the spells I'm using. Yeah, she's pretty much figured it out by now, huh? Got what she really is. I only have 1 extra life, so I'm really gonna be bomb happy here. I don't have many bombs, but like I'm in a bit of danger. I'm just gonna use it, you know. Saw 2 stars disappear there. That's odd. Last attack though. Assuming she doesn't throw out something else. Togepi didn't have like an extra attack the second time you fought her. I think only Shigekiku has. Oh jeez. So yeah, then Miharu here is the only boss who doesn't have like the rainbow aesthetic in the last attack. Like the colors steadily advancing down the spectrum. Oh no wait, the bits in those changed actually maybe. That's right, even without any legends, I'm still needed. She gotta start back. Shigekiku, I apologize. I have to get back the name you so kindly gave me. Well, you have no legends, but you'd still throw away this untainted white name? What could you possibly want to do? This name is tainted with white. I can see it now. Clear, translucent name, tainted by none. Oh, shit, she is gonna have something. Back to Smoothbrain. It's a survival card again. Oh, no, it's not survival, actually. Very suspicious that Togepi is the same in both of her fights, then. Maybe she's the culprit and is going to be the extra boss. Maybe that's where she gets her, like, extra attacks. Is that all this is? Just rain. So far this is really, really straightforward. The final card. You know, I guess it's getting a bit more dense. But I wouldn't really say this is that dense at all, actually. I mean, I have to assume... Yeah, it's definitely getting more dense, okay. That part was tough to make it through. She's got bomb immunity, shit. If I mess up, I could potentially wipe here. It's all good. Alright. That's all 6 routes done, for real this time. And let's see what the ending says, then let's go compare a little bit of stuff to piece things together. The human village. I came back here right away to take care of some stuff, but Shirikiku still being interviewed by that great Tengu. Marissa came to the human village. It really was just due to some trifling matter, unrelated to the events of the incident. When Marissa arrived, the villagers' memories had already returned to normal. This seemed to prove that defeating Minayu had resolved the incident. I did kinda want to get a feature in the newspaper, but I figured nothing good would come of being featured in a Tengu newspaper. Number 5, Beware mass media. I'm assuming this happens before Reimu's second route then. I think so. But it's based on not like who fought who the previous day and whatnot, so I don't know. I got a hint, thank you. I guess technically you could just go straight and answer as soon as you start the game if you already cheat sheeted the answer, huh? Anyway. So, I'm most concerned with seeing whether Marissa 1 or Reimu 1 comes first. Maybe Sanae's route would have some hints too though. Let me take a quick peek. Mostly the prologue, I think. So she doesn't claim that she's been, like, beat up by anyone. Yeah, there really is, like, nothing referencing any past events in there. I mean, most of Sanae's route's pretty fresh in my mind since I went through it today anyway. Now, Tokubi, I believe, mentions getting beat up by someone who seemed to be the culprit. You know, Kayano. Or whatever her name is, not Kayano. Kayano's the other off-screen god. Anyway. Shiper. Yep. A while back. Who knows what that means? So we just know that's not first, as I thought. I need something to, like, compare it to Marissa's route, though. So hold on. Maybe stage 1. Maybe the prologue isn't going to help us here. We'll see. Don't really seem to mention. Not at all now. Okay, so let's check somewhere else. Stage 1 pre-battle. These guys sometimes talk about what's been going on recently. Not been a lot of our allies. No, that's just referring to the mid-boss, maybe. Maybe not. So Marissa would come first then if this is all, like, day after day then, right? Okay, I think so. Since the memory manipulating god seems to be the culprit in everyone's mind. Okay, so I think I know what the order is. Let's see if we can unlock this then. I think it goes Sanae 1, Marissa 1. Oh, okay, so it's this kind of thing. I wasn't sure how this worked. Sanae, Marissa, Reimu. Marissa, Reimu, Sanae. What? What? Different people caused the incident? Caused the incident? What? I didn't know that was how this was going to work. I thought it'd be some, like, name-switching gimmick or something. We know that it's resolved at this point already. By caused the incident, do you mean, like, who the final boss was? I might be able to suss that out if I think about it. So I just fought Minayu there. Sanae lap 1, she's got Shirikiku as her partner. I did that earlier today, you fight Tokubi. Yeah, I'm sure about that. Marissa's partner is Shigekiku. And you fight Tokubi as well, yeah. Then as Reimu, you fight Shigekiku, right? No, you fight Minayu. It goes like this, I think? I'm assuming that it's asking who the final boss would be true was. I'm not certain, really. I didn't know this was going to be a thing. No? Okay. Yeah, same. I see. Isn't that friendly? Let's look at some of these hints. Is this just... it's just the same thing they just told me. Yeah, I've got the timeline figured out. I think. Pretty sure. Caused with full intent. I know the whole, like, you can't manipulate memories without full intent thing. Oh, there's the other art style character. Yeah, that's fair. Everyone does have bullshit powers. Who did it and why, huh? I want to at least see this hint. Okay. Yeah, I just kind of want to unlock the extra stage, honestly. Really? Okay. How many are there? Just one. Okay. Well, it made it look like there was going to be a different culprit on every day with, like, how they framed it. Alright, hold on. Sane, Marissa, Reimu, Sane. I wish I knew whether or not this was correct. If I put it out of order, will it tell me? No, it doesn't. So I have to hope that I have that much correct, at least. So, we know the incident's already resolved on these days. I think it was maybe Tokubi. Let's try this. No. What if, maybe it's solved sooner? First, let me put everyone in order again. How is it? Yes, Sane. I'm hoping. So let's see. Who bites Tokubi again? Oh jeez, this is too much stuff for me to remember. Sane left 1 bites Tokubi. means Togepi gets beat like right off the bat. That's odd. Or maybe it's Shigekiku, I don't know. I'm just not really sure what this is wanting from me. I think for the sake of moving forward, I'd rather just play the extra, honestly. I assume this will just unlock it for me. It's making different sounds. I don't really know what that means. Is it not going to unlock it for me unless I figure this out in some way? Maybe I'll just look it up real quick. I'm not... It's so weird, like... Hold on, let me just check something. I wish it would at least confirm whether or not I had the order of events right. So there's no option for, like, no incident going on or anything like hasn't started yet. I mean, of course there would be, we already know it started. Let's start. Does it mean Ayu then? Maybe like we want to do like this instead. Try this. No. I think I will just look it up. Give me just one moment. I don't know why this doesn't do anything for you. It's very strange. 1 second then. Okay, so I had the timeline wrong. So back when I put in Shirigiku 4 times, that was apparently correct. So the correct timeline... first, so I had... what did I have here? I had Sanae, Marissa, Reimu. Marissa, Reimu, Sanae. But it turns out it's actually... Sanae, Reimu, Marissa. Marissa, Reimu, Sanae. So I was very close. I had these two swapped around. And so it goes Shirigiku, 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 Shirigiku. And apparently for the 5th one you can put either resolved or Shirigiku and it doesn't actually matter. Ridiculous. How am I the culprit? Oh, that's handy. I mean, I guess they'd have to, because you could unlock it without having played any of them. Then we'll have to figure out that I'm the sole culprit. If you figured out that part though, I think it's likely that you haven't solved the whole incident yet. The health stage is released. Released? Why not try deducing the motivations behind the actions I took during the incident? Difficulty is lunatic level. Now everyone will be able to see the full truth of the incident. Do you mean the deduction difficulty is lunatic, or... Second theories? Wait. Okay. I was worried that Etster wasn't out yet, because this is a fairly old game, right? Battler Ushidamina level. Okay. Good. So we just get to it and play this. Let's give it a shot. I think I'll just use Reimu. I don't have a big attachment to any of the shot types. Usually I don't even try them all out like I have, but... What's this? Oh geez, that's kind of loud and obnoxious though. That's fine though. Oh, I recognize this song too. This is definitely a Zen City song as well. Okay, so I don't really know what this stage is going to be like. Or the boss. I've not done this before. It's exciting trying out an extra stage for the first time. Definitely. I do like that a lot. This isn't too bad so far. I just don't want to lose too much stuff on the stage, you know. I have like the same 3 bomb gimmicks here, we can't get more than that. Got it. So I need to start using them so I can get lives. haven't got any life pieces yet. My bad on that. Take a fat stack of bombs. Oh geez, not for long I don't. I'm trying really hard just to get about a life or two right now. Even if it kind of puts me at risk. See, I don't know why I got a bomb there. I wish I understood that. But I just don't. We're approaching a big boat with a shrine archway on it. Huh. Oh look, we finally have like an interesting location in this game. Oh jeez. Okay, I could have actually just sat there. Noted. So, why exactly have I got to accompany you for a report here? These recent circumstances have been usually complicated. I need you here as witness. What happens if we're playing as Shirigiko here? She's the boss. Oh, that sounds fun. Mind if we join too? Oh shit, well I know who you are. You're the extra boss from, Last Comer. This country's got appliances here, isn't she? We'd like to meet her by all means. Looks like a couple of weirdos snuck aboard. Madam, Amino Turifune doesn't discriminate between passengers. Bit of a flaw, that. Oh, so we're fighting like a character that represents the boat. At any rate, all we have to do is chase them overboard. Wait, no, I'm thinking of a different thing when I say boat. But she does have Fune in her name. Wow, are you trying to start a fight with us or something? Calm down, please. Super calm down. She's probably another game's extra boss or something. Okay, I mean, we've almost taken out, oh, shit. Almost taken her out. Okay. Bye then. Okay, that's a bit scary. She's just the mid-boss, so she doesn't have, like, the extra shield. Okay. Good. Oh, they're back, though. They're not done yet. I'm shocked there, I guess. Extra. It's tradition to usually have 3 attacks. Seems a bit more straightforward, though. Those stuns are starting to come pretty close to just hitting me. Oh no. Please, like, leave some space so I can hit you here. That'd be good. I'll just use the homing shot, whatever. She really doesn't want me getting over there to actually shoot her, huh? If I have to do this again, I'm gonna focus her down first on that attack, because that's really obnoxious. She actually seems to be the one to focus down in general, honestly. I think she might have more HP, though. But the other characters might be like a support for her, I guess, if anything. Okay, this is pretty straightforward, like one character players that picks pattern and the other character players aimed shots kind of gimmick. Not too much to really speak of here. Just dodge it. You know, it's taken a long time to get through this. Come on. It's not like I've let go of the shot button. I've got a lot of stuff from it though. Pretty much made back what I lost, honestly. What exactly are those enemies doing? I need a bomb so I can start getting more resources. What a weird gimmick. I got another bomb from that? That kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Life pieces, please. Just gonna do this here and hope that I get something from it. Oh, look at those falling fairies. Poor things, they're just spinning. Oh, jeez. Wow. That's cool. I really didn't need a bomb there, huh? Oh no, I'm not in a good position here. Okay, I had a bomb though. Okay, give me another bomb, good. Once, that is actually what I wanted. This is quite the cool scene. This is some nasty lightning. Are we headed to Takamagahara? You know, with its whole King of the Sun thing? With as much thunder as this, seems that our head officer is on the warpath. As long as the warpath doesn't crush Kinsoku, that's fine by me. Speaking of which, the thunder stopped. Oh, we're actually fitting Kaino. Why, if it isn't little Tokubi, we were a few steps late, I'm afraid. Our side won the battle this time. Lady Kainohime? What, the two topmost officers were fighting each other? That said though, our army did take some heavy damage too. Just how many generals did we lose, I wonder? But this means your annoying battle is finally over, right? I'd really appreciate it if you all stopped causing Gensokyo so much trouble. Trouble? My understanding was that our army only battled to an extent that wouldn't cause any trouble to civilians. Oh, you see, mumble mumble so-and-so. I see. I mean, just saying mumble mumble so-and-so out loud doesn't tell me anything. It's an old standby, I'm afraid. Well, this isn't something I'm going to tell the enemy about anyway. Now then, a clear loss means we've no reason to stay long. Right, we have to inform Lady Atago of what happened as soon as we can. Wait a moment. Our side won, certainly. Having my forces wiped out by that atrocious slug has me really ticked off. So you're taking out on us? I haven't got very many familiars left, but they should be more than a match for the likes of you. Know that your lives too are but a fleeting moment in the changes of the ecosystem. Oh, she doesn't have many attacks, so we're gonna have to fight Atago after or something. I noticed there's not many bars up there. Maybe it's just a really short extra fight, but I wouldn't expect that. Yep, she's summoning fairies, familiars, like she said. All good above the clouds. Should I take out the fairies, or just her? I guess shooting the fairies doesn't really do much because they shoot their stuff before they go anyway. Focus her. Blue. Okay, this is pretty easy so far. Give me whatever you can, please. She's got like big straw wings. They're kind of... Oh boy, I don't know if I like that. Please go. Yeah, spawn them off screen. I'm good with that. Perfectly fine with that. I welcome it even. That is a scary non-card. Climax Shade Tree. Climax. Oh, I'm getting like vibes from that one Koichi card from Double Spoiler here. Like, Helix one. But it's pretty different at the same time. I liked that card quite a lot. Tough to clear though, that's for sure. Okay. Oh, she's switching to something else. Let's go to the side, I guess. Alright, so that's positioned where you were. Fine. A little bit more. Alright. Not that bad. I have a decent stock of lives, honestly. Though, how far that goes might depend on how far this boss rather, ends up actually being. I still think it's going to be fake out, and that's going to be like the first half of the fight. Guess we'll see. I did update the game, by the way. I'm definitely playing the latest version, so. From producer to decomposer. Yeah, I don't know where I want to be here yet. Let's wait and see. Okay. Seems like this is all it is, just... I'm kind of trapped here. Oh, there's nothing saying you can't go around the outside, huh? I'm not very good at macro dodging ones like this, where like walls can trap you if you're not careful. Too much thinking ahead for me. Oh yeah, here's someone else. Subbing in for an attack. The Army General, 10 years first army. Yeah, but notice the different art style. Wonder why the main characters were drawn the way they were, and actually quite a few of the main cast as well. Everyone aside from the stage 1 mid-boss. Weirdly. I'm doing damage, right? Or is this survival? Oh, it's survival. Oh, I don't need to worry about getting anything over at all, do I? Okay. Fine. I'll just dodge. go on for a while longer, huh? A little bit tight, but not that bad. If you're doing multiple directions, though, I'm not as good at that. Oh, some other aimed too. She's got kunai. I have a bomb. But I'm kind of close to capturing this, which would be cool. It would give me a lot of clout, you know? Give me no clout at all. Nope, I'm bombing. 1 second left on the clock. I should have just retreated downward. Now, according to the bar, this is the last one. Autographs is Kanohime, Eat a Leaf chapter. Okay. Alright, so this is going to have some additions as it goes on, huh? It's one of those cards. It's a border of life and death kind of card, then. Oh yeah, it's still getting added onto, actually. Well, I guess it's more like the fairies that she summons only do one thing at a time. Huh. That was pretty simple. Let's see if that was it. Fighting at such reduced strength certainly is a pain. What was that? That was a ridiculous number of familiars. You're saying this is with the majority of them wiped out? Kanohime, would you please excuse us now? I have to report into Lady Atako soon. Alright, I'll give it a rest for today. Good grief, you really mustn't push yourself like this, my lady. We went against their lot, so you go get some rest now. I can't believe an army like that was fighting right against Tokyo. There really are troubled times. You mean these. Oh, yeah, okay, I thought so. You're not giving me all those for nothing. Okay, that was the first half. Well, that went really well as far as resources go, though. So now we go report until Lady Atako and I guess battle her as well. Why? I don't know, but sure. And after all this, I still don't think that we know what Tokubi's power is. Maybe it'll be revealed here. I wouldn't bet on it, though. Maybe there's a bio somewhere you can go to read it. But it sounds like she doesn't know, and she's like experimenting to figure it out. That's what the dialogue earlier said. Unless I was misinterpreting that. Maybe it was just that she didn't understand it fully yet, and she wanted to learn more about it. But I don't think that's what it said. Death Fairy. Ooh. Ooh, that's making me sick. Okay, I'm bombing this. That is really weird. I don't like that. Don't use that kind of attack on me, please. Yeah, let's go. Sun, huh? Now, Madam Rainbow, it's finally time to report to the head officer. I assume this head officer is Lady Atako. No, Lady Atako's body has already passed away. She's currently a bodiless divine spirit. Oh. The acting head of the military is... drumroll, please. Azuma Himefushi. Ooh. Sorry, I'm late, Tokubi. My deepest apologies for losing the battle. So she's in the same art style as most of the characters, but she looks kind of decent. Her face doesn't look as bad because it's like straight on. There's no need. We heard from Lady Kai and Hime that you put up a magnificent fight, Lady Azuma. This is the leader? Alright, so here's what happened recently. Shrine Maiden is now explaining. Well, that brought in Shigekiku doing such a thing. You two did well to expose her, though. You two did a really good job of googling the answer. Since there was some reward to be had from my... inferences? What? Oh, inference. I think that's missing a letter. My eyes lit up, and I just started theorizing like there's no tomorrow. Okay, now you're overdoing it. Ha ha ha, aren't you a couple of lively ones? My interest is piqued. How about you join me for some training? Huh? Ah, Madam Raymond, when Lady Azuma gets like this, she hardly listens to people. So we're going to have another fight? What a pain. All the laws of the universe are summarized in one. Now, try to solve these calculations of the world's natural cataclysms. Feels like they're just kind of stringing the words together now. I feel like that background is going to be really distracting. It's pretty. It's definitely quite pretty. but it's also pretty distracting. What is this attack? Really strange. Abakudu, bullseye lightning. Okay. She's got like a big triangle of stuff around her in the background. Oh shit. I realize there's gonna be a second wave. Okay. Right, bombing isn't exactly gonna help me. This is extra. I'm not taking any damage from that. I just need to remember to move after that. Kaino early on was no more than mid-boss, really, huh? A long mid-boss fight. After there'd already been a mid-boss fight, I don't know. Okay, this is maybe fine. Not great, but fine. Okay, I made it work. I salvaged it. Come on, game. Of course I'm gonna want to move up and go get the items. I need them for resources. Don't screw me over for it. Let's go as quick shot sunlight. Oh, quick. I have slow reaction speed. Okay. Oh, now it's gonna go back the other way? Am I supposed to, like, hide between the beams? I don't know how sensitive these hitboxes are. I don't know if that's doable or not. But we're gonna have to try it. Okay. Okay. Yep, sure. This is, certainly something. Compared to what we've been doing up until now. We got some knives here. They come out in a pretty straightforward way. This is just gonna layer another layer of it on top. Oh, that was too close. I mean, I could have maybe reacted, but I move really slow and focused. I get scared easily. I really don't want to have to move through those. If this were actual Toho, I would trust the hitboxes, but I'm so terrified of that in here. Whoa. What the fuck? Take her out. Okay, good. Life in bomb. Survival card. Okay. You're so slow and focused in this game. Shit. Almost at the end of the fight too. You can't even clear the bullets. Those lasers being stacked on top of this might make this a little bit silly. Wow. It's gonna seem like a bad look, but I kinda don't really want to replay that. That is a very, very long sequence to get back there. I got to see all but one attack. So I think I'm just gonna call that there. I don't know. I didn't really like this game that much. I don't want to just compare it to Hollow Song of Birds. I think I even preferred The Last Comer, honestly, even though it's a bit older than this. You know, we know that because the extra boss from The Last Comer showed up as a mid-boss in this game's extra. But I think I just prefer the sit stage format, honestly. Maybe I'm just a big babby. So I think I'll call it there for this game, What Name Spoiled Past. It was certainly an interesting experiment of a game. It was nice to tour it. Anyway, let me close things up here.